Well, I am in love with this new Joey of Ellie's. Do you feel a warm rush of hope when you see healthy mums with their babies? Oh, I certainly do. In this video, you will be delighted to see how much Ellie's Joey has grown already. Come, check them out with me. I had to move around a few times while I took this video to try and get the best angle to get the best view through. I think I even managed. And I want to give a huge shout out of thanks to all of my patrons. All of my YouTube video is free, but if you would like to help support what I'm doing, come on over and become part of the family on Patreon. Some fantastic perks that you can get, including getting a shout out here on YouTube. And I want to acknowledge the Widjabul people of the Bundjalung Nation, on whose land I live, work and play. Ellie's Joey is such a delight to watch. That's Ellie's Joey's face, sitting in Ellie's lap and kind of just hanging over her knee. I've come around from a totally different angle. It's early morning when I'm videoing this. It's not even quite 7 o'clock in the morning yet, and so the sun is still very low. Getting the right angle where I can get both a view through without leaves and twigs in the way and having the sun on the right angle can be quite a challenge sometime. And you can see that both Ellie and Joey are feeling pretty relaxed and sleepy at the moment. I've got a nice little view through, but I think I really need to make a little bit more of a move and see if I can get better. Oh, Ellie's woken up a bit. You can see on the other side of the tree that leg going as she's having a bit of a scratch. Repositions a little bit, and no, it's not really enough to actually wake them both up properly. It's just a little bit like coming a little bit awake in bed and rolling over and going on back to sleep, except of course that they didn't roll over anywhere. So now you can see I have moved and I've come down past the tree, and I'm lower than the tree now and looking back up, and we can see that gorgeous little Joey face. You might remember that only 4, 5, 6 weeks ago this Joey was a darker colour than Ellie, and that's really common, that when Joeys first come out of the pouch their fur can look darker, and Joey has lightened up and is pretty much the same colour as Ellie at the moment. Joey's aware that I'm there and looks down at me every now and then, but for the most part they're both just having a pretty cruisy early morning sleep. When Joey moved back in like this, I thought, oh, that might be the end of my opportunity to video, but no, Joey squeezes a bit. Now what I want you to look at is just look at the difference in size between Joey and between Joey's arm and Ellie's arm. I think that that picture there is just absolutely glorious, because you can really see the development of that little young one there when you look at those arm differences. Joey moves a bit more, and we're going to get a nice little look at Joey's face now. Ellie's Joey last year was named Eddie, and this Joey I think is going to be quite similar looking to Eddie, because the face is a similar face to Ellie, the ears are looking nice and big, and this Joey's got quite a dark nose, again like Eddie did. All of the pink parts where there's no pigmentation are kind of up inside the nose. Don't you love the way koala mums hold their Joeys in place, using their arms, their legs and the trees to create a safe little boundary around them? Now this is where, if you look at Joey's beautiful little face there, you can see that there's a lot of black on that Joey's nose. Ellie's getting a little bit distracted. She must be having a bit of a scratch on the other side, and I think we're getting towards the end of what we're going to get to see of them both. They're not really feeling very active at all, but in that few minutes, I hope that you enjoyed seeing, even between here and the last video, which was only a few weeks between taking the video, this Joey has been growing and maturing so much. I'm going to do my best to find them as often as I can and get as much documentation by video of Joey growing up, but for now, you've made it to the end of another Koala Gardens video. So would you take a moment to write in the comments below, Joey is so big now. Thanks so much for watching. I guarantee lots more great video coming your way as soon as I can get it filmed, processed and uploaded again. Another thing that you can do, if you would like to think about how you can tell everybody you know that koalas are the best thing in the world, is whenever you need something, hop over to Redbubble and see if there is a design there on the thing that you need. There is over 60 different merchandise items and a whole heap of beautiful Koala Gardens designs to choose from.